I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna talk about the Gameboy Advance.
If you want to be my handheld, you have got to play games for the Game Boy and the GBA.
Oh, that's good.
Welcome to Game Boy Advance Month, being presented to you here on a GBA screen. I guess I'm doing the editing. I'll put us inside of a GBA right now.
Oh, that's a
Fancy.
good idea.
Thank you. We are inside of the GBA. With me today, I have Spencer. He is a fan of all things Game Boy Advance. Say hi, Spencer.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure.
Hi, Spencer.
And I have Teddy. Teddy, I think, once played a Game Boy Advance, so he's got some good experience.
Yeah, been around the block, been around the bit, the 32-bit. Good times.
And I'm here. Hi.
Alex has put a GBA inside of his body. We'll let him explain where.
Let's just say the doctors could never get it out.
I have a question. Can you sit in a chair?
Huh?
Can you sit in a chair?
Can I sit in a chair?
Yeah.
Sure.
How do you
Going ow, the L button.
How do you sit in the chair? How are you in the chair? Isn't it on the chair?
That's true. Well, I guess like if you have arms, it's like enveloping you, right?
So can you only sit in chairs with arms?
I don't.
I need an answer.
My brain.
I forever tell my kids now, sit on your chairs. Like, I don't tell them to sit in your chairs. I feel weird saying it.
Sit on your chairs
Be seated.
and get your GBAs out of your orifices, because today we are talking about the GB. I've been saying orifice a lot. I said that in the Dreamland
The
episode.
whale. Yeah.
Today we are talking about the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo's little Game Boy that could. This is the last stop for the Game Boy Advance lineage, just Game Boy lineage. It's at the Game Boy Advance. What are your guys' experiences with the Game Boy Advance?
I think I told this story before, but I was not a good student, and I really, really liked my Game Boy Advance SP. Never had the other one, but I managed to get a Game Boy Advance SP unbeknownst to my parents, and my mom caught me playing it one time when I was like grounded.
Mario and Luigi, right?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I remember. And she said, "What is that?" I said, "It's a Palm Pilot. It helps me with homework." And she said, "Oh, okay." And then never asked about it again.
Did it help you with your homework?
No, it did the exact opposite.
Taught me how to read.
Yeah, there you go.
It taught me
I was in
how
high school.
time-
I was in high school,
I'm-
so if that was the problem, it would have been a bigger issue.
couldn't read. Spencer, could you read the periodic table for us? No.
I only know Mario.
Mario and Luigi.
This is the element malleum. This is Ridian. That's oxygen. Put together, it's built Mario.
Mario.
You think with all the
What's-
A and B button presses, you would know those two letters, though.
Oh, I was the master.
Yeah,
If Word had only A and B and then L and R, man,
I really nailed those first 2 letters of the alphabet. Teacher asked me to read the first 2. I was like, I got you, Mr. Smith.
30 years old. I'm up to
My name's not Mr. Smith.
Al.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Al.
Mr. AB.
Mr. Ab.
Mr. Al. Sorry, this is way off subject, but you brought up that fucking Tootsie Roll commercial. Have you ever thought about that Tootsie Roll commercial? That Tootsie Roll commercial starts with him going, Mr. Turtle, how many lists does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? And he goes, I don't, ask the owl. And then he goes, Mr. Owl. I mean, it's just, why did he ask the turtle at all? What's the point of that?
Well, he was near the turtle. The turtle is in his, proximity, and so seemed like a wise guy. Oh, he was a real wise guy. And so he asked him about the thing. He said, no, go talk to the owl, idiot. And then there you go.
Turtles are the new sex. Turtles sell.
What?
I didn't mean like gender, but I thought you meant like turtles are the new sex. Instead of having sex, we're having turtles.
Oh, or you declared sex. Yeah. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's a turtle.
Oh, that would be so nasty.
That would hurt.
Turtles are
Comes out.
awesome, man.
Pretty chill.
They're pretty shell.
I like throwing them in Mario Kart.
Speaking of Mario Kart, Teddy, what was your GBA experience?
Oh, banana peel. Hey guys, I'm Teddy with the Button Mappers, and I'm going to talk to you about my experience with the Game Boy Advance. I played it. I played Banjo Pilot.
Yeah! Woo! Banjo Pilot! Yeah!
I was there. I was serving, my time on the Banjo Pilot map out. Absolute classic, which you don't even need to have played Banjo Pilot to have watched. You could just watch Alex play it on the stream, on the video.
That's true.
Yeah. I played it in car rides up to swim meets when I was younger, and I used the light of the sun to be able to see the screen because I, didn't have an SP. And I remember games like Pokemon. It was pre me really getting into Pokemon. I think the DS was where that really started. But I did like the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance ones. That was my first experience with Link to the Past, with Donkey Kong Country, with Super Nintendo games in general. So that was pretty cool. And I mostly remember first-party games, and I also remember some really crappy licensed games like Naruto and Ninja Council. Times. Some good, some bad. Times.
In the words of Naruto. Believe it!
This is good Naruto.
My Game Boy Advance experience, much like Teddy, I did not have an SP growing up. I have one now. I feel it was like like whenever you don't get something you want as a kid, you can buy it as an adult, but it's as unsatisfying still because you're not a kid anymore. I had the Indigo see-through Game Boy Advance, the fat one with no backlight. I had a Godzilla Wormlight. Talked about that before. I just remember getting it, and I honestly think when I first got it, the first handful of games I remember getting was the Namco Museum. Oddly enough, Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, or what the hell the game's called. Grunty Takes a Shower. I don't know.
Basically.
And I know I got those two day one. I think some other games that I had early on. I definitely played like Pokemon Sapphire a lot. I had the Dragon Ball 2 game, the Legacy of Goku, I think it's called. I played that a lot. I played Mario World on the GBA a lot. I played the cool Crash Bandicoot games and stuff. And I, in general, just loved the GBA and being able to play a handheld. I remember I would get home from school a lot of the time, and I think I've told the story as well, but I'll just kind of mention it. That my mom, she was worried about me playing games too much, so she was like, "Hey, if you're gonna play your Game Boy, just play it out here, in the in the living room instead of just being huddled up on my bed playing it." So I would sit out there and like socialize with them and watch TV with them or whatever while playing my Game Boy. So now when I think about Monkey Ball Jr. on the Game Boy Advance, I think about episodes of the Golden Girls. Because I just remember like watching it. Hey, I like Golden Girls, but watching episodes of the Golden Girls with my mom while playing Monkey Ball Jr. It's a very funny.
It's
story.
funny how games like that can be tied to other things. Like handheld games, it goes really well where they end up reminding you of something else that you were because of the portable nature. You're probably doing something else.
It's true. I mean, this is off subject way entirely, but I remember I beat the final boss of Sonic Rush on DS on a camping trip. So I will forever remember, like, I was sitting at a picnic table, like, next to our camper, and my parents were, like, fishing. Like, I was like, I beat Sonic!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old handhelds. Speaking of beating Sonic, where else can the viewers hear people beat on Sonic?
If you want to beat off Sonic, head on over to the Discord and I meant beat on Sonic. Sorry. If you want to beat on Sonic, head on over to the Discord and or beat off Sonic. You know, I'm not gonna judge. Either way, head on over to our Discord and you can do one of those two things. Also, Apple Podcasts and Spotify has our episodes on there.
Yeah.
And they're like MP3 files and you listen to them or something.
Yeah, or you can beat on the subscribe button and the like button if you liked it, and then leave us a nice comment about what you would really do to Sonic if you had the opportunity offer on.
Would you beat on Sonic or beat off Sonic? Let us know.
Totally different experiences.
That's the next community discourse. Beat off
Yeah.
Sonic or beat on Sonic?
Yeah.
3 minutes or less.
3 minutes.
30 seconds or less.
Gotta go fast.
Spencer, you get a really good Sonic. Could you just like say like oh no, my cock.
Oh no, my cock!
Thank you. That's good. So yeah, it is notable that the GBA is the last Game Boy console. In fact, the GBA, was it called, the fucking Micro? Has anybody ever played one of those?
Game Boy Micro.
No.
Are those real?
Yeah. Mark reviewed it once.
Kirby ate it. I think I've seen one time, but they have no appeal to me because that like model of Game Boy Advance can't even play Game Boy or Game Boy Color games, which
You know, I thought I saw one once, but it was actually a pregnancy test.
it was a blood glucose monitor.
It is so tiny.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
She said it looks like one of those Game Boy Advance micros.
Like, wow, how do you know about that? That came out after the DS was out. Nobody bought it.
I mean, I know I can turn you on, but what about me? I'll just flick this little nub, you know?
Could be either one.
So
Press
this
your
is
buttons.
weird because we are, like, spoilers. Next week, we are doing a ranking for some games for GBA. So it's kind of weird to, like, talk about them in depth, but, like, do you guys want to mention some of the games that you, like, you know, like when you think GBA? Like, what are some of the games you guys think about?
I think of two games that are made by the same company and that are very similar, and I like for completely different reasons.
I know what you're going to say.
You do?
Yeah, Pac-Man World and Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness.
You took it. Okay, well, go ahead.
What are you going to say?
Advance Wars
Ooh, oh, and Fire Emblem?
and Fire Emblem. That first Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
That first Fire Emblem is like is my favorite Game Boy Advance game.
Oh wow!
It is so fucking good, and it's what Fire Emblem should be. And that series went so far away
What's
from
the
it.
subtitle for that one?
I don't think it has one in the American release. I think it's just
Okay.
Fire Emblem.
It's a remake.
The second
of the
one is
first
Sacred
or second
Stone.
game or something.
Yeah, it's a remake of one of the Japanese only ones.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good, and it's as bare bones as they come nowadays. But the Sacred Stones is good too, but it's still leaning into things I don't like. But and then Advance Wars, I used to play that with a friend at school, and we would hand it back and forth between classes, and like each make our moves and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had so much fun with that game.
Yeah, I haven't played the Fire Emblems, but I do like me some Advance Wars.
Yeah.
Controversial take. I actually think I like Advance Wars more on the DS.
Advance Wars is great on the DS.
Was
Advance-
it called? Dual
of-
Strike?
Dual Strike
and Black Hole Rising.
Black Hole Rising. Yep.
Okay.
Those are fantastic too.
Digging Strike?
Advance
Oh, sorry,
Wars
that was
is
Dig Dug.
so good. Advance Wars is just a great series, and I'm shocked that they never made like real sequels after that. But I'm happy. Everyone just buy the Switch one, and then we'll get more. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, I plan on it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sale for me. Another series that I think of on GBA that maybe is kind of unorthodox for thinking about GBA is I think of the F-Zero games. I guess me and Teddy could talk about that for a minute too. I have Maximum Velocity, and I've played GP Legend. I don't have that one, now, but I would like to get it at some point because that's still at a time where Nintendo would make those games, and I mean, granted that the GBA is basically just a Super Nintendo with with a little more polish, I guess, and those games are like to me, it always felt like sequels to the SNES F-Zero in a way. Very cool games.
Yeah, GP Legend kind of combines like the best of the 30 character roster with the GBA racing mechanics. Mario Kart Super Circuit is also pretty damn competent too. It's like SNES Plus,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was good.
A lot of standouts for me that are first party. I also do have fond memories of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That was just a banger. That was just a funny game. Like that's what Mario and Luigi should strive for. That was the pinnacle for me. And some of them I missed. I think I missed Partners in Time, but I tried the 3DS one. Meh.
that was a DS game, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm just saying in the series.
3DS. You're saying you tried the 3DS one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the 3DS one I tried, and I was like, meh. Paper Jam could be good. I'm not sure, but Spencer likes it.
It's not their best though. Definitely Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is like the pinnacle.
That's
the first one.
That's awesome. I've only ever played that one and Bowser's Inside Story, but isn't that weird that on the GBA that was the Mario game? I guess that would have been the premier Mario game was Mario and Luigi. Because they didn't really make a platformer. They just had the remakes of the old games. They had Mario World and Yoshi's Island and Mario 3 and stuff. They didn't really do a traditional Mario platformer on the GBA, which was always strange to me.
Yeah, it's weird.
They did do some other stuff, including My Girl, Samus. We got 2 Metroid games, which is also uncharacteristic.
My girl.
My girl.
And
My girl.
Talking
Talking about
about
my girl.
My
Samus.
girl. Samus.
She's gonna shoot you in the face. Metroid Fusion is one of my favorite games. That's one I didn't mention earlier, but that's one that I absolutely love that game. And I remember I told this on the map out for that game. I traded a Mewtwo for a copy of Fusion. So sorry, Mewtwo. I got Fusion. Fusion. Ha.
On that same track, it has the legacy of Zelda games made by Capcom.
Oh, sorry.
Legacy Goku. I guess that's a game too.
No, that's Game Boy Color.
Oh, sorry. But it has my favorite, which is Minish Cap.
Though.
Yes.
I forgot that those were on the Game Boy Color. I played those
on
the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. I get it.
So to me, they're always Game Boy Advance games, but you're right. They were on the Game Boy Color.
Great
But
game.
they did
So-
finish out.
Not taking that away.
But Minish Cap is my favorite Zelda game, and that is on the Game Boy Advance, which ironically, I played that one on the DS because it came out after the DS came out. So actually, I'm totally backwards. But anyway, I think that game is so phenomenal and just an awesome game.
You not only
It
do you have
also
it
has Link
backwards,
Pass.
you also have it backwards compatible because the Game Boy Advance plays Game Boy and Game Boy Color games.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a
Absolutely.
feature. How do you guys like backwards compatibility on the GBA?
Oh, it's great. I use it all the time. In fact, I have a copy of Mario Land 2 sitting over there next to my SP right now because I was playing that the other day. I love it. I use it all the time. I think recently I was playing like Frogger 2 on the Game Boy Color, and the fuck's that game called? I was just playing a Shadow something.
Shadowgate
it's the
Classic.
point-click game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that on Game Boy Color and some other games and stuff. I like doing that because like I like collecting Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games anyway. So like it's nice to have, especially the SP model with the back. Well, mine's the one with the front light because I don't have the one with the back light. But still, it's just something with a light like that to be able to play cartridges from Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And I remember back whenever I was younger, it was awesome to be able to just kind of like get a new Game Boy Advance, even though I didn't have a backlight, and just still be able to play my old Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Emperor's New Groove on Game Boy Color. Welcome home.
Emperor's New Groove, anybody?
Yeah,
Come
Emperor's
to
New
the
Groove
right
map out.
place.
I had that one on Game Boy Color. It sucked. But I remember playing it because when you're a kid, it's what you got, man.
Yeah, I hear
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Spencer, how did you like backwards compatibility?
It was amazing. I got to replay Pokemon on it. I didn't have a ton of Game Boy Color games ever because I never had a Game Boy Color, so I had to buy games that were compatible. But I mean, I played things like Dragon Quest that I never knew what the hell was going on, but I tried on that. And there was a lot of cool things. Again, like Zelda was great. But I can't say that I was ever huge into it because I just didn't have that many Game Boy games. But it's phenomenal that it had it. It was such amazing foresight to put that on there.
Yeah, it became kind of a staple. It was always kind of like, well, why don't future Nintendo consoles do that? I guess the DS did and the 3DS did, but then I guess with the home consoles you don't really see that as much. Something that the handhelds pride themselves in. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited here. I didn't like, and this continued on to the DS, the aesthetic misalignment with the cartridge size. It just was always weird to me. It just feels really nice to have the right size cartridge in the Advance or the DS. And the fact that it like even juts out like that much, especially if you're talking about a Game Boy cartridge, like it's a big block, so
It is worse on. It is way worse on the SP. Because so here's the SP with copy Mega Man Zero in there, and then it's like nice and portable, pocket fine, feels great. But then whenever I try to like put this in my pocket, no, like this is wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
This is and like just trying to hold it and play it, like it just feels like it's like the game's like down here in my palm now.
Yeah.
And like it just feels weird. But I get it. Like it's like you can't really like design like you have to have a long ass Game Boy, but still like.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he's off. Spencer.
Spencer disappeared. Is he gonna go grab something? I don't know.
The mailman.
Should we? I'm editing this. I won't cut this. We'll just do a welcome to the Alex and Teddy Variety Hour.
Here I was eating crackers when I used fig butter and cheddar cheese. What's your cracker combination, Alex?
I got honey bourbon. I'm drinking some bourbon
with Mario ice cubes, correct?
Yes, with Mario. Look, I'll pull one out. It's a Mario coin. I got it with a Mario. It's like meant to go with like a Mario 3D World. What's it called? A Mario. It's like a sports bottle that came with the coins. Spencer's back. Hi, Spencer.
Sorry about that. I got somebody rang the doorbell, and usually I just ignore it, but they rang it again.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the hell?
Well, I was doing my demonstration. No. Okay, that's all I had to say. Said it. No, I agree.
It was one of
Well,
those things where when I was a kid, I just dealt with it because it was all I
yeah,
had.
I'm like I still just deal with it because like I still want to play my old games, but like it just looks weird. Like I don't ever take like I do carry around my SP in my pocket and stuff sometimes, but I never like keep a Game Boy game in there because it just feels weird to do that.
Sure.
You know what would be weird is the analog pocket with like a Game Boy Advance cartridge. I could see that. Like it's an inverse problem. Is the mailman ringing the door again? Are they
No.
really trying to bring you that milk, Spencer?
It's the milkman.
The milkman.
I
Trying...
got your milk here.
Don't let it get warm.
I want to see what's in this damn package. I don't recall ordering anything. Do a live package reveal. Whoa, that's not right. Live product reveal on the show.
Spencer's going to show us his package and how big it is.
The hell is this? It's the smallest thing ever. What is it? For the ASMR crowd. Oh, I know what this is. Got my girlfriend a gift for our 5th year anniversary.
Aww.
This is
A Game Boy Advance.
it's a Game Boy Advance. Ties into another great game for the Game Boy Advance. Just oh, what else? Well, we talked about one.
Too.
Yeah. Oh my God, Game Boy Advance was home to so many licensed games. Holy shit.
Yeah, what's your
It's also home
I
to...
talked.
Oh yeah, you go first.
I talked about one that in our map out, or sorry, game talk, which I'm assuming aired before this, but it's Golden Sun.
Do you not know how this show works? How long have you been on the show, Spencer?
Well, occasionally we might have an issue or something, so just in case.
Watch this be the
Just
one
in case.
time it actually happens.
Yeah. Something's wrong with the file. I don't know how it happened, but it could. But yeah, Golden Sun is a phenomenal RPG, and it looks beautiful, and I recommend it to anybody who likes RPGs.
You do too.
I will second that. I'll second that by saying I've never really played through Golden Sun, but Camelot's awesome. So yeah, but with my game talk game about Mega Man Zero is that the Mega Man series kind of lived on GBA for a while. Not only did you have the Zero series, but you also had the Battle Network series, which were two different series running concurrently. And then also they ported over Mega Man and Base, which was a Japan-only Super Famicom game that finally got a North American release on GBA. So if you were a Mega Man fan like I am, the GBA was the place to be.
Mega Man, more like Mega Fan. It's Alex right there, that guy.
If I wasn't the Sonic guy, I'd probably be the Mega Man guy.
There he is.
Both blue. I'm blue, da boo dee da boo die.
Speaking of blue, holy shit, Sonic Advance 1. This is a game. And I also want to say that Game Boy Advance, even not if there wasn't like licensed games, like some of like the games that were known for being really good that like then came to GBA were just not good. Like I remember playing like Legend of Spyro Season of Ice. Ooh, isometric. That was a style. How do you feel about Legend of Spyro?
I have that one. I have Legend of Season of Ice, oddly enough, too. And I think one of the Rayman games also had isometric. And like Banjo Grunty Takes a Bath or whatever, that one also. I tried to play that one so much as a kid too, and I'm not saying I didn't like it. It's hard to judge like your distance with like jumps in an isometric game like that. And I was never able to beat a Grunty Goes to the Orthodontist because it was the isometric nature of the platforming was rough. But I get it though, like they didn't have 3D on the console, so like that was kind of a workaround, right?
Well, maybe the most egregious example of that is the Tony Hawk game. Should be Tony Hawk for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh God.
Like, kind of just appalling. Clearly, just because of how popular that series became. But
Oh yeah, they also did
Good
that same team
lord.
also did a port of Jet Set Radio to the which plays like the Tony Hawk ones. Yeah, it's weird. But just just talking about that though, yeah, there was a lot of third party support though. I mean, if you honestly, I think that generation, I think if you just had a GBA, you'd be set for real because I mean they had not only RPGs from different companies, but just different series in general making their crosses over to the Nintendo consoles for the first time. Sonic was on the GBA. Crash Bandicoot came over to the GBA. You even had stuff like ports of like fucking Doom and stuff on the GBA. Like there was a lot of support, and then like a lot of older games being brought over too. It's got a massive library, and it wasn't even on the market that awfully long. They brought out the DS in like 2005.
So this is interesting. There are 42 million plus sellers on the GBA as far as individual games. And Spyro Season of Ice is number 41.
Yes.
Mappa coming soon. You guys want to run down the top 10 sellers?
yeah, I know what the number one is. I'm pretty sure,
You want to take a stab at
or
it?
maybe not. Maybe top
Do you want to
two.
guess?
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you guys? Or you? I guess he's looking at it, and I think I'm looking at it. What do you think it is, Alex?
Ooh, okay, because I'm not looking at it. I was actually texting Damon. What is the top 10 bestsellers, right?
We'll
At
try
least
to find the
number
top.
one. Yeah. Would you top
Yeah, number
3 or
one.
top 5 or something?
Okay, I'll do top 5. I try to guess top 5. Let me put on my thinking cap. It's a dunce cap. I'm thinking in the corner of the classroom. Top 5 best-selling. Okay, Super Circuit.
Good
What do you want me to
guess.
do? Do you want me to tell you if it's on there?
Yes.
Yes.
What number is it?
Should I tell you?
Yeah, because I just okay. You know what? Okay, you can reveal that later. But yes, it's on the top 5.
Yes.
Super Circuit. Pokemon Gen 3.
Yes.
Okay, got two. 2 for 2. That's good.
But that would be both games, right?
Wait, are they both on there?
What do you mean? So, okay, Ruby and Sapphire is grouped as one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. Ooh, this is tough. Is Country on there?
No.
Ah, I have 2 more guesses. Fuck. Jeez, this is tough. There's so many GBA games.
It's like you're not necessarily picking the best, right? You're picking the most commercially
I'm
viable.
trying to pick appeal, like what I think people would fucking buy. Mario Advance 3,
No.
4.
No.
Damn it.
I think you get one more guess.
Sorry, the Mario Advance naming scheme is awful, by the way, because I think Advanced 1 is Mario 2, and Advanced 2 is Mario World, and Advanced 3 is Yoshi's Island, and then Advanced 4 is Mario 3. So I always get them mixed up, which one's which. But the Mario 3, I think, has the extra stuff. One more guess. Fuck, I got 2 of them.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Don't look too far out of the series that you've already named.
I've already named. Fuck. Battle Network?
That's not in the series that you named. For this
I
list.
think I know what you mean.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not far.
Oh.
Like it's within the naming convention, I guess. I don't know.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Should I just tell you?
Yeah.
All right, number 1. Well, wait a sec. Should we tell the numbers?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
number
I'm
1
done guessing.
was Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
Okay.
You got that one. That was at 16 million units sold.
Damn.
Second was Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Damn it! I forgot about the remakes.
And that's at 12
Shit.
million.
Jesus.
Third was
Forgot about that.
Pokemon Emerald at 7 million.
Oh, that counts separate.
Yeah. Mario Kart Super Circuit came in with 5,910,000. Lastly was Mario Advance 2. Super Mario World.
Oh,
That's Mario
God.
World. Okay.
At
So close.
5,690,000.
I guess that makes sense. I thought Advance 4 would have done better because it's got like extra bonus content for 3, and 3 is a popular game. Anyway.
How do you guys feel about the top 5?
Pokemon bloat.
Pokemon
Yeah, it
counts
was
for the top
the
3.
era.
And it's like, how many total? Like, that's almost 40 million units. That's a
a lot.
cash grab. Holy shit.
And not only that, this is the genius of what they did. It's 40 million units of 2 games. Realistically. Like,
Yeah, one of which they technically had already made.
yeah, one of which is already made anyway. That is insane, dude. That is the amount of money they must have made off Pokemon is just unbelievable.
That was the hype. That was the time to be a Pokemon fan.
That's
The
true.
golden era.
I feel like that was the peak, right? It's like red and blue were huge and exploded. Gold was huge. But everyone was waiting for the next generation of it. And they got it, and I don't know. I guess I was a little disappointed by it. Maybe not everybody was, but to me it went downhill from here. Like the DS ones weren't as crazy good.
Do you guys remember the Game Boy Advance e-reader? Because I just wanted to mention that because they had special Pokemon cards so you could scan through the e-reader.
Mm.
That's cool.
I think I was getting out of Pokemon by the time Game Boy Advance came out.
Oh, Sapphire was my peak. That was like prime Pokemon time. Man, I played so much Sapphire. I think I Diamond and Pearl's where I got out of it. I played Pearl and I was like, well, okay.
I played a donk load of Diamond and then I stopped. I mean, I wasn't really even playing for like story or anything. I was just playing for like shiny hunting. It was terrible. I did not like. It was just a waste of time. I would never do that again. Maybe not. I shouldn't speak too soon. But like, I would rather play more games, and enjoy them.
Yeah.
It's a good era though. Good era for Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, the fact that it knocked Mario so far off his pedestal on that console is.
I thought Super Sucker was going to be number 1. The Mario Kart games are usually a safe bet for top 5 for Nintendo consoles. So.
Well, also because a lot of times they bundle those with them. I don't remember
That's
what
true,
the bundles
but
for
it's
Game Boy
also
Advance
it's just Mario Kart. So usually that's like a go-to for anybody, just see Mario Kart. Even though, to be completely honest, I think that there actually were some other kart racer games on GBA, and they did a port of Crash Nitro Kart to GBA, and it's actually really fucking good. It's like better than the console version. It's like, and it plays like the Super Circuit style of racer. It's pretty cool.
Here's something interesting. So the next 5, 6 through 10 are the 3 other Mario Advance games. And then you'll like this, Alex. Namco Museum at number 8 and Pac-Man Collection at number 9.
Ooh, I know Namco must have sold well because I see that everywhere when I'm shopping for Game Boy Advance stuff, which I had that as a kid too because it's got like Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pole Position, and like Galaga on it, which is a pretty good roundup for Namco games. I did not know about the Pac-Man Museum, the Pac-Man collection sold that well, but that's also a really good collection of games.
Yeah,
and
both at about.
that makes sense because
Yeah, go ahead.
you want to have those on the go, man.
Yeah, and they're quick.
That
fun
hurts.
games, so.
That hurts to hear that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I am not into collection games, like packs of old games. I don't like that stuff.
Packs.
And there are so many good games that I feel like I wish took that spot. Like any of the ones we've named, like any of them are so much better than that. And then like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney was on here, and
Advance Wars, that should be a.
any of those games, wish that they were more popular and took those spots. But
I don't think Advance
not the
Wars
case.
is even on this list. Yeah, that's nuts. But what's also nuts in context is that you can go in the retro stores and find those games for like $1 to $4, versus it's like impossible to even find an authentic Pokemon game. So many bootlegs.
Yeah, all the Pokemon games like just shoot up in price, which is weird because you'd think there'd be like a billion of them lying around, but they all just. I remember like seeing back in like 10 years ago or something, there was like Pokemon Gold on the DS. The re-release of the DS was like $80 somewhere. Like, why?
Dude.
Wait, what? Why?
Dude, I a couple of years ago, me and my sister went down to Nashville for a few days. We didn't have a lot of money. We were going. She had bought some tickets for us to go see a band. Their name is Sleigh Bells. They're pretty fucking awesome. The concert rocked. After the concert, though, the next day we were just piddling around and doing whatever, and I came across this like retro game store, and I didn't have like a lot of money because I had to pay for gas to get home and like food and stuff. But I was like, okay, I could spend $10, and I went in there, and for like $9, I bought a copy of Mega Man and Bass on the Game Boy Advance. I was so happy.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. And that's a fucking like classic Mega Man game, It's like eight fucking dollars, and I was so happy. Or $9, whatever it was.
yeah. A lot of good games. I feel like I think the DS was kind of like this too, where games weren't as cynical, or maybe I wasn't as cynical, so I just enjoyed the games a lot more. Like one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance is like Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship. I played the shit out of that game.
Shame. I don't remember.
And nowadays, I could have been any of them. I can't remember exactly, but like, and then nowadays, if you were asked me to buy something like that, I'd be like, "Fuck you! It probably sucks or something."
Oh my god!
And it probably did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bought the Switch one and I did not touch it. But the GBA one,
it's
I
like
put a shit ton of time into.
It's like, what could the differences possibly be? It's all a card game. But like, I don't know. I just look at it like it probably sucks now. But back then, oh my god, go to town.
Well, yeah,
GBA.
the modern gaming landscape is like polluted with like different elements. Like the whole rules have changed for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you could look at like the Pokemon thing as being more about the online experience now. Versus back then, it was really just the authentic, I think, experience that you had with the game itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true. A lot of licensed games, though. I find that all the time. There's a shit ton of licensed games, and like oftentimes, it's just like trash. It's like, do you want to play Drake and Josh on the Game Boy Advance? And it's like, no.
I will counter you though. Okay, those games are trash, but have you ever tried shopping for a 6-year-old girl for her birthday?
Yeah.
Because when Drake and Josh is at Target for $20,
it's true,
and she's gonna open that and be like, "Oh shit, this is awesome." Hey,
dude. So like, I don't know. It was about like 4 or 5 years ago. My sister was out shopping one day, and she sent me a picture of like I forget what store she was at, but she saw this like display case of games, and like she sent me this really cool like she was like, look at this like collector's edition Wind Waker, and me being me, we always like to like fucking joke with each other. So instead of like looking at the Wind Waker in the background, I saw a copy of Lizzie McGuire 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and I was like, "Oh, sick! Lizzie McGuire 2!" And it was like I was like, "Ha!" Like laughed it off as a joke. She bought me that that same day. She was like, "Yeah, here you go." she bought me Lizzie McGuire. So I have that. I have a copy of Lizzie McGuire 2 for my Game Boy Advance because I fucking like joked with her. She was like, "Okay, I'll buy it for you then."
Did you beat it?
Yeah, it sucked. Me and my sister actually loaded it up on my Retron 5 one day and took turns trying to play through it. And we were fucking. It was hysterical, dude. We were fucking losing our minds.
Map out coming soon.
Yeah, Liz McGuire 2 map out coming soon.
Speaking
You
of,
should do 2 and not 1.
That's the one I got is Liz McGuire 2. I'll never play the other one.
just mapping out nostalgia. I want to call attention to a couple of those licensed games that are on the top million seller games. At number 17 is Finding Nemo with 1,840,000
How
by
I
THQ.
wonder how the hell that plays. Like Echo the Dolphin or something?
Finding Trash.
Next,
THQ's food fine, right?
yeah, it's fine. Fish food. Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku at number 28.
Yes! Yeah, I had that one. That game's actually pretty cool. It's like a top-down Zelda style game.
That one's 1,400,000 by Infogrames and Webfoot Technologies. Next, we have The Incredibles by THQ and Helix at 1,366,000. We also have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by Electronic Arts and Eurocom.
Jeez, Eurocom.
1,200,000. There's also Disney Princess by THQ and Vicarious Visions.
Dude, how much money do you think THQ made off the fucking Game Boy Advance?
Enough to retire.
Because that's all they did at that point, right? Was just trash license games.
It's what
Some
is
wrestling.
I don't know. That's what it seems like, but I don't know. Maybe they did
THQ
more?
Discourse coming soon.
Oh, I can tell you about the history of THQ because they fucking sank into the ocean. They pulled out of the licensed game stuff too far after it was already dead, and they were like, no, we have franchise. Oh shit, we're dead.
That's so telling, though. I feel like those licensed movies like have not been in the public discourse for a long time.
Well, I think now, now you can just go on your phone and be like, "Hey, Google, look up a review for whatever the fuck." While you're at GameStop. But like back then, it was like, "What the hell are you gonna buy, little Timmy?" Like kind of like what Spencer was saying. What the hell are you gonna buy, little Susie? Like, what they like the fucking movie Madagascar? Get them fucking Madagascar for the Game Boy Advance. I feel like that's how a lot of those games sold. Was like the parents were just like, my kid likes Fish movie.
When's the last time you
Fish
heard
movie.
anyone mention Finding Nemo?
Nah, I hear that one. That's a Pixar one, so I hear that one sometimes.
My girlfriend insists that's a great movie, and yeah, I told her that movie's a piece of shit. And
prefer
her
Monsters,
kids,
Inc.
who she put the movie on for, told her that movie's a piece of shit because they didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So everyone's telling her that movie's shit, but she.
Yeah, I
thinks it's
prefer
great.
Shark Tales with Will Smith, Will Fish.
For Madagascar babies.
You never seen that?
No,
You never
I
seen
haven't
the
seen
Shark
either of them.
Tales? Will? Oh my gosh, look up Shark Tales, and the main character is played by Will Smith, but they tried to make the main character look like Will Smith, but he's also a fish, so he looks like a weird Will Smith fish.
In the
Why do
West
they
Indian
do
Ocean,
that?
born and raised. In an aquarium, I spent all of my days.
There's also like Willem Dafoe shark or something. Like it's so.
Why did
funny.
they make the characters in those movies look like to try to make them look like the actor? Like why?
I
Like
don't know.
it's so disturbing to see that.
Will Fish looks awful though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Licensed games.
Well,
Another story I wanted to tell. I have I have family that lives in Florida. My uncle was in the Air Force, and he married a Filipino woman. So I have a lot of Filipino family. They're great people. My aunt, she cooks better than anybody. I tell my mom all the time, like, you can cook, but like my aunt can outcook you. And she's like, oh, I know.
Was that like apropos of nothing? You just want to put her down one afternoon?
Yeah, I'm
or
just
something?
like, this is good, but I'm pretty sure her name's Parang, but for some reason, ever since I was little, I just called her Apu, which means grandmother and Filipino. So I just call her Apu. And I was like, Apu can cook this way better than you. She goes, oh, I know. So I just always try to like let her know, like put her in her
You
place.
suck, mom.
You're number 2, Mom. You understand? Anyway, so I was down there one time, and we went on to the whatever the Air Force base is, into like the store that they have on the base and stuff. And she bought me a Game Boy Advance game that was like a collection of a couple of Midway classics. It was Rampage and Paperboy, and I was like, cool. And I was playing, like, we went back, and of course she didn't really understand like the concept of video games and stuff. So we went back, and I was just like, boom, boom. Oh, I get hit by a car, and I was playing Paperboy, and she was like, "Win? What?" She was like genuinely concerned that like I actually got hit by a car at some point recently.
Yeah.
She was like, and I was like, no, on my game. But like, I always had that memory of like sitting in her kitchen, just being like, oh, I get hit by a car. Then her like about to have like a mental breakdown because she thought I actually got hit by a car recently or something. Like, what happened?
All because of Paperboy.
All because of Paperboy. Moral of the story: if you have a Filipino aunt that can cook really well, don't play Paperboy on the Game Boy Advance in her kitchen.
Makes total sense. You guys want to talk about the models?
Yeah, come on out, bring them out the runway. We got the models. We have the original fat, ugly Game Boy Advance. It's also very comfortable and doesn't have a backlight. Teddy is holding nothing.
Yeah, Spencer edited. Oh, Alex edited this one on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it ain't gonna be in there.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in. I already put as in this GBA. Okay, so that's the. You know what? Look around you. I'm using the fat model GBA for this. That's the one. Ooh, who do we got coming down the runway next? Oh, if it isn't the lovely Game Boy Advance SP, which is the foldable. I actually have one over there. I can just grab it. It's the foldable one. There are 2 models. There's the 100 and the 101. The 101 is the backlit, and the 100, like I have, which is the lame one, which is the front lit. Teddy is pumping gas or something. I don't know what he's doing.
He's capitulating. Or no, he's capitulating, right?
And last but not least, almost missed the mark here. We have the Game Boy. What is that? I can't barely see. Oh, it's the Game Boy Micro. It's time. That's a. Yeah, that. The Game Boy Micro. Nobody bought it. Nobody cares. You can replace the faceplate, apparently. It's cool. If you have the smallest hands in the world, there you go. Also,
Like a Zoolander console.
I guess you can consider it like the Game Boy. No, sorry, the DS Lite. Isn't that stupid? Like, or like the or just the DS. Wasn't that stupid that like Nintendo was like, guys, the DS isn't going to replace the GBA, but it's also backwards compatible with the GBA. Like, wait a second, backwards compatible. Wait a second, it's backwards compatible. Do you know what backwards compatible means? It means this is a successor.
They kept arguing there was more to the Game Boy, but clearly that wasn't in the cards.
Whenever Brain Age and Nintendogs took off, they were like, well, fuck this Game Boy. Threw it out the window.
Start tapping into the new market. Well, people with pet allergies and
retirement homes.
Sudoku fetishes. What was the last Game Boy Advance game? I'm gonna look that up.
Ooh, let me guess.
Bug's Life.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue.
Samurai Deeper Kyo by Marvelous Entertainment. How does that even make sense? Oh no, that's for the Game Boy. Wait a sec, what?
Oh.
No, it is for the Game Boy Advance, 2008.
Damn. What did Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Red?
I had it. It's on the top. It's actually number 12. It's November 17th, 2005.
2005. I was off by a bit there. That'd been when the DS came out. That's why I guessed, because I remember that you could connect that game to the DS version of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon through you could double penetrate the DS.
Yeah,
From
didn't it
top and
release
bottom.
like? Didn't one of them release alongside Explorers of Sky or something?
No. The Rescue Team Blue was on DS, and Rescue Team Red is on GBA, and then you can plug them both into your DS. And it's very graphic.
Okay.
Spencer, you look like you want to say something.
He's hiding.
No.
No.
I have nothing.
You're just talking about double penetrating the
Oh,
things.
Yes.
And
get into it.
Entry to the DS.
Teddy's just rubbing his hand.
What is your favorite GBA game?
Mario Pinball Land. Okay, no, not not that one.
You said it. You're first.
No. Fuck, dude. It's a toss up for me. It's probably either Metroid Fusion or Mega Man Zero. And I think the sequels to Zero are better than the first one, but I have a nostalgia for the first one. So
It's gotta be Fire Emblem or Minish Cap, or maybe maybe Final
Warrior
Fantasy 6.
Yoshi Topsy Turvy.
No. What about you, Teddy?
It's gotta be either Pokemon Emerald, Kirby
No.
Nightmare in Dreamland, or Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Ooh.
Special
Dude,
shout out to
we-
Mario Golf and Tennis on GBA though. Those games have legit good single player campaigns.
Teddy, I didn't know you were so fond of Superstar Saga. We've
I have
gotta-
Superstar
we gotta-
Saga too.
Alex, Teddy and I are talking. We need to do that game.
I have it on my Game Boy Advance.
Alex, we'll bring you in when we're ready. Teddy.
I
we
got
gotta
it
handle
over
that.
there. It's in my game case next to Mother 3. And Turok Evolution.
You've got Mother 3.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great. That reminds
yeah.
me, Teddy. We've got to do Mother 3 at some
Fine. You guys aren't invited to my video on Serious Sam Advance.
Hey, listen,
Oh.
invite me over to eat chicken anytime. I'm ready to chow.
You want to come eat some chicken wings?
Yeah.
Got 33 of them left.
Only 33?
I like that you're counting them.
Well, they come in packs of 11.
Do you put it on your fridge and you just like mark it?
Well, they come in boxes of 11, and I ate a box, so I know that I ate 11.
On the second day of GBA, June, my fridge gave to me 6 chicken wings, 5 chicken wings, 4 chicken wings.
I got buffalo and I got apple barbecue. I'll give me
Like,
ranch though. I prefer blue cheese, but
Yeah, blue cheese is pretty
Whatever.
good.
yeah, blue cheese is good.
Let's have wing night here on the Button
You guys are the
Peppers.
devil.
What?
Blue cheese is crap.
That's literal crap. Yes, the
Liquid.
is good.
Liquid crap.
You don't like a good crap?
Can we talk about Spencer's tenure here on the button map?
His trauma with blue cheese? Tell us where it all started. Show us on the goat.
Where did the blue cheese touch you? It was on the goat.
Let the record show he's pointing at the goat's ass.
He's got his finger in the goat's butt booty hole. Which is where I lodged my Game Boy Advance. The truth comes out.
Okay, it comes full circle.
I was
Yeah.
trying to replicate that episode of Jackass where they put the toy car of Ryan Dunn's ass with the condom. Speaking of which, I did want, we talked about it pre-show, but I did want to mention the fact that they had Game Boy Advance video cartridges, and I was theorizing earlier why, and I think I cracked the case. I think I cracked the case, boys, because the PSP came out at some point, and it had UMD movies. You can buy Jackass the movie or Austin Powers or Ghost in the Shell, whatever the fuck you wanted to watch in your PSP. And I think in a very lazy, half-hearted attempt to capture some of that magic and money, mostly money, they created Game Boy Advance video cartridges, which means you can watch Shrek super compressed and on your Game Boy Advance screen with no backlight.
In chip tune.
Those cartridges though, because I had one of them, so I know this. You can't play them on the GBA player though on the GameCube.
Well, okay, you could be right, but I'm just gonna put this out there. They were released from June 2004 to December 2005
Okay.
when they were released. PSP came out dead in the center of that. March 24th, 2005. No, it's possible because it's not like they wouldn't know. They'd be like,
Dude,
"Oh,
marketing
PSP's
it, yeah,
gonna
they'd
release."
be like, and it's gonna, because like that was a big push of the PSP, right? It was like, and you could play these stupid UMD movies that you have to buy again.
But that's
But
just
I will
a
say also-
theory, a handheld theory.
Ass theory.
I will say though, the DS came out.
Wiping.
God, the DS came out November 21st, 2004. So theoretically, they should have put that out on that.
It's true.
But who knows?
Theoretically.
Who knows? It's
Who knows?
possible.
Maybe they didn't want to touch that gross first model DS that I will never touch.
I touched it a lot.
It looks awful, and I don't want to touch it. Get it away from me.
In retrospect, I'm looking at it, and it does look horrible.
Doesn't it? It looks terrible. Especially because like my first experience playing a DS was the DS Lite. So like after that, and I saw like the original model DS, I was like, "This is gross. It has a tumor."
Yeah, this is not good. What I'm looking at here.
Like, take
The
it out back
original
and
one
shoot
is
it.
like is a rough model. Mine died. I don't
Yeah.
have many consoles die, but my original console that when I came back home from college was still in my closet, and it was like you couldn't charge it, you couldn't play it.
Oh wow!
It was just dead. I've never had a console do that.
I had a couple DS Lites, like the hinges snap. Those things were cheap as hell. If you just had a floppy DS hinge, the worst. It's something the Game Boy Advance doesn't have an issue with. Floppy DS hinges.
It doesn't flop around.
Yeah.
Sounds like a personal problem, Alex.
Do you have floppy DS hinge?
Your DS hinge is floppy. Need something to perk them up.
Try getting a 3DS.
Why do you have one of those?
Yeah, why are you still playing a DS Lite?
It's 2022.
I'm playing my DSi, which is where GBA died. DSi. That's where they took out the GBA port.
Yeah, I've got that now. That's my DS.
Oh,
That,
I loved. I had because I got it when it came out. I got the blue one when it came out, which I loved because it has like the matte finish. It's so fucking nice. But like at the same time, like I remember just being so sad because like I lost my GBA port, and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks.
The bigger screens were good though.
Yeah. Well, no, I know mine wasn't the XL. Mine was just the regular model.
Oh my god! So I just turned on my DSi like a couple months ago. Man, we're talking about the Game Boy Advance.
It's the end of the episode. Who cares?
Okay, I turned it back on like a couple months ago, just like dusting things off, and I was trying out an R4 card, and I flipped it on, and it was a picture I took the night I got it as like the background.
Oh my god!
And it was like a picture of my old friend in like his apartment. It was so trippy. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, I have some pictures
crazy.
like that on my. Okay, I want to show you guys this anyway. I have some pictures like that on my 3DS because when I got my 3DS, I transferred I like everything from my DSi over. So I have pictures on here from like a long time ago like that too. I did want to show you guys. Look at this the thing, the casing I have on my 3DS now. It's
Sick.
pretty neat.
I can't really see. Oh, Hyrule.
Yeah,
Hyrule Warriors.
it's Ocarina.
Oh, it's just hard to see. It was fuzzy. I saw the link
Now
though.
it's pretty clear.
I could make a link
Yeah.
for connection there.
It's for Ocarina
Yeah.
of 3D.
Do you have to use a link cable?
And look,
Not on the
and now
3DS.
now my 3DS is even fatter.
Oh my god, that's a
So,
chunky boy.
I see
Isn't
some
that
link
awesome?
sausage. Yeah.
I don't really play my 3DS
Sure.
much anymore, mainly because it's been beat the hell. And look at the thumbstick; I got no pad on it anymore. It's gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I said, I don't play this. I play
Yeah.
the 2DS mainly, but
What's
I do
a-
appreciate
what's a
this
thumb-
substantial.
Yeah.
What's a thumb pad? I only play
Look.
RPGs. I don't know what that is.
The circle pad. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Well, in that case, look at the D-pad. It's looking kind of rough too.
And imagine,
Oh.
if you will,
Paint
it is
chipped
like
off.
a circle.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like a circle,
Yeah. Put a pad.
and you have a case on it for a game that you hate.
I don't hate. I just don't like.
That's why he doesn't use it, because it's dead to him.
Oh,
Right,
that
so
makes
that-
sense.
Yeah, Brian sent me that shell. I was like, I gotta put it on there. No, I don't use it because I played it for 10 years and now it's fucking beat the hell.
Makes sense. I did that because of Smash Bros on 3DS. My thumbstick actually chipped.
Oh, I bet that would.
Shit. I felt like
Yeah.
that was gonna happen when I played that a little bit. I said, I'm gonna tear this fucking thing up playing this game.
Dude, I got that for okay. So that game came out a month before the Wii U version. So I got it in like whatever the October was that year, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then like the Wii U version came out in November, and I was like, I'm never looking back. I never touched
Pretty much.
the 3DS version again. I just sold it. I
It
was
was-
like, well. And I mainly got it also because if you got both of them and then you registered both of them through Club Nintendo, they sent you the soundtrack, and I still have the soundtrack.
Hmm.
It was fun to just boot that up and play it whenever, though. I will say.
Yeah.
Play it.
But not on the Game Boy
Pac-Man.
Advance.
What's your favorite Game Boy Advance game? Don't put it in the comments below.
Just
won't
think
read
it.
Spencer can't read it. You already made
Yeah.
it clear.
Send us a
I'll say-
telegram.
Wouldn't it be hilarious for the guy that loves RPGs if you couldn't read?
Oh, that'd be phenomenal.
He's just like every
Chrono Trigger is the story about a guy going to different planets that all kind of look alike.
You'd have to give him a different
Yeah.
name. Like, I love George
George
Bellucci.
Belushi. And he was an amazing character. And then there was, ironically, I'd probably get Frog correct. And maybe Robo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frog's not hard.
I call this one Blondie. She looks like Barbie. I'm going to call her Barbie.
Yeah, her name's Barbie.
Yeah. This one is 8th
That'd be a
grade
great
science teacher.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Bird.
Yeah, Bird.
Just name everybody after like a slur of what they are. This is Bimbo. This is Nerd.
Speaking of RPGs, head on over to the Game Boy Advance, guys. Grab yourself the Phantasy Star Collection. And play some RPGs on your Game Boy Advance.
Do they have 4 on there?
No.
I don't know what's on the collection actually.
1,
I don't
2,
have
3.
that, but I okay.
Okay, then don't get that and find a way to get 4.
Okay, we should probably end the episode.
Help! I found myself trapped in a Game Boy Advance. Let me out!
The battery's about to die. We gotta go get some
Touching
more
the right
double A
shoulder
batteries.
button. Doing a soft reset. Start, select. Left. Alex, you gotta hit right. We'll never reset at this point.
Okay, I stopped.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.